During the Cold War, the oceans became a silent but deadly battlefield. From the threat of Soviet submarines, one of the United States Navy's most iconic destroyers was born. Introduced in the 1970s, the Spruance was designed with a primary focus: anti-submarine warfare. With its large hull, silent gas turbine engines, and advanced sonar system, it hunted unseen threats beneath the surface. But the Spruance was more than just a submarine hunter. Modernizations included Tomahawk missiles for land attacks, harpoons for naval combat, and LAMPS helicopters that extended its combat range. Fast, flexible, and reliable, the Spruance served as the backbone of the fleet's escort fleet for decades. Although eventually retired and replaced by the more modern Arleigh Burke, the Spruance's legacy lives on as a pioneer of the modern gas turbine destroyer, a symbol of the evolution of naval warfare technology. The Spruance-class destroyer. 1990s. The Cold War was winding down, but the oceans remained turbulent. On the horizon, the American fleet was entering a new era. It was no longer just a show of strength, but precision, speed, and technological dominance. Destroyers and cruisers sailed, carrying the Aegis system, electronic eyes that never closed, radars pulsed, scanning the sky and sea, detecting threats even before they were visible to humans. Beneath the steel decks, Tomahawk missiles waited, silent, locked, deadly. Once the command was issued, thousands of kilometers were no longer a barrier. Aircraft carriers transformed into floating cities. Fighter jets took off without pause, making the oceans a platform for air supremacy. This was the decade in which war changed. Silent, smarter, more precise. Steel was still the backbone, but data sensors and networks became the soul of the battle. Because, in the 1990s, victory was no longer determined by who shot the hardest, but by who saw first, locked on faster, and struck mercilessly. 2020s. The ocean is no longer just an arena. It is a living battle network. Warships cruise with silhouettes barely visible to radar. Silent, sharp, futuristic. Sensors scan relentlessly. Algorithms analyze in fractions of a second. Decisions no longer wait. They flow as fast as data. Missiles are ready to be launched from distances unimaginable by previous generations. Threats are locked down before they can get close. On the surface, in the air, in the depths of the ocean, all move within a unified combat ecosystem. This is not just the evolution of warships. This is a transformation of the way war is waged. Because, in this era, the most deadly are not just weapons, but information, speed, and invisibility.